The ceasefire in Syria's civil war seems to be holding, but two convoys of aid for the besieged city of Aleppo are stuck just inside the Turkish border. UN officials say disagreements and security concerns are holding them up. Elizabeth Palmer and her crew are on the road to Aleppo this morning.
We're now traveling from Damascus to Aleppo. This road has seen heavy fighting in patches, but the ceasefire is now in its second day. And so far, anyway, things look very quiet. Inside Aleppo, people are taking advantage of the lull by going outside for the first time without terror. Children are in the playgrounds, and even hospital beds, which have been full of bombing victims for months, are today lying empty. The one thing people in the rebel-held part of Aleppo haven't seen yet is food and medicine in the form of aid. The United Nations has prepared large convoys of aid, but the trucks haven't been able to roll out yet because the UN is still negotiating safe passage for them, not only with the Syrian government, but also with the Syrian army and a bewildering array of armed rebel groups whose checkpoints lie between the aid and the people that so desperately need it. For CBS This Morning, Elizabeth Palmer on the Damascus to Aleppo road.
And that is Elizabeth Palmer, and she is on her way to Aleppo to report from there. For those who don't know what Aleppo is or want to learn more about Aleppo, Elizabeth Palmer is going to have much more from there. Of course, 250,000 people have been besieged there for over a year.
You see those images, and it really drives home this idea that normalcy is so relative in Syria today.
Yeah. The one that sticks with you, though, is that little boy who we saw sitting in the ambulance. And they had a piece on CBS Evening News yesterday that for the first time in a few days they had had no injuries of little children, and that was really nice to see.
Yes.